Chapter number 10, Uncle Ken at the Wicket. Let us continue with the part 2 of the story. The car drove into the sports stadium. Only then did Uncle Ken realize that he was expected to play in a cricket match. Now, when he reached to the sports stadium, then he realized that he had to play a match. This is what had happened. Now, exactly what the story was. Bruce Hallam, the famous English cricketer, was touring India. He had agreed to play in a charity match in Lucknow. Charity match means the money which is being collected from the match, it used to be given to some people who are poor or to an orphanage. So he had to play a charity match, but Mr. Hallam had gone to bed with an upset stomach the previous evening in Delhi. He hadn't been able to catch the train. So he sent a telegram to the organizers of the match in Lucknow, but they didn't get it. The cricket fans of Lucknow had arrived at the station to welcome the great cricketer. And by a strange coincidence, Uncle Ken looked a lot like Bruce Hallam. He even had a bald patch on the crown of his head. Hence the confusion. Now what the exactly confusion was? Bruce Hallam, he's a famous cricketer. He had to play a match. So he was called to Lucknow to the stadium for playing the match. But he had an upset stomach, so he couldn't reach, and he sent the telegram. But the telegram was not able to reach there. So that's why the people thought that he is Bruce Hallam. Okay, Uncle Ken is Bruce Hallam because the face was resembling same as of Bruce Hallam. So this was the confusion. Bald patch means he had no hair on his forehead. The area which is just above the forehead, there he had no hair. So that was a bald patch. He had received a rousing reception and a magnificent breakfast at the stadium, so he felt that it would be very unsporting to refuse to play cricket for them. If I can hit a tennis ball, he mused, I ought to be able to hit a cricket ball. Now, he had received a rousing reception means warm and enthusiastic welcome by the people, and also a magnificent breakfast, very nice breakfast, healthy breakfast at the stadium. So he felt that if I can hit a tennis ball, he thought himself, so definitely I will be able to hit a cricket ball. The Gomti team won the toss and decided to bat. Uncle Ken was expected to go in at number 3, Bruce Hallam's normal position. He soon found himself walking to the wicket. The first ball he received was short pitched. He was able to deal with it in a tennis fashion, swatting it to the mid-wicket boundary. The crowd cheered. So he found himself walking to the wicket because he was expected to go at number 3 position. The first ball he was able to play in a tennis fashion and he was able to deal. He swatted means making when you are hitting something flat. He was able to hit it to the mid-wicket boundary. The crowd cheered for him. The next ball took Uncle Ken on the pad. He was right in front of his wicket and should have been given out. The ball went to the pad and he would have been given out leg before. Now what is given out leg before? Declared out by the umpire because the batsman stopped the ball with his leg. But the umpire hesitated to raise his finger. After all, hundreds of people had paid a lot of money to see Bruce Hallam play, and it would be a shame to disappoint them. Now, why umpire didn't give him out? Because umpire also knew that Lucknow people, they have paid a lot of money for the ticket to see Bruce Hallam play there. So that is why he didn't raise his finger, and it would have been a shame to disappoint them. Not out, said the umpire. The third ball took the edge of Uncle Ken's bat and sped through the slips. Sped through the slips means it took the edge of the bat and quickly it went away. Lovely shot, explained an elderly gentleman in the pavilion. A classic late cut. Classic late cut means a technique or type of shot made by a batsman, said the another. The ball reached the boundary and Uncle Ken had 4 runs to his name.